checkout counter, a friendly man smiled at Eunhye. Helping your mother with the shopping? He asked. Eunhye nodded. I'm Mr. Kim, he said. And what is your name? Eunhye, she answered. Ah, what a beautiful name, he said. Doesn't it mean grace? Eunhye nodded again. My mother and grandmother went to a name master for it, she told him. A graceful name for a graceful girl, Mr. Kim said as he put their groceries into bags. Welcome to the neighborhood, Eunhye. So what are you thinking now?
I think she's gonna, like, for what it means, Grace, I think she's gonna make her mom change the name to Grace, or she might like her name now.
Okay, so you think she's gonna either change her name to Grace so people can understand it better, or keep her name the way it is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. That evening, Eunhye stood in front of the bathroom mirror. Hi, my name is Amanda, she said cheerfully. Then she wrinkled her nose. Hi, my name is Laura. Maybe not. Her smile turned down. Nothing sounded right. Nothing felt right. I don't think American kids will like me, she worried as she began to brush her teeth. Hi, my name is Susie, she said to the mirror with her mouth full of toothpaste. The next morning when Eunhye arrived at school, she found a glass jar on her desk with some pieces of paper in it. Eunhye took out and read out loud, Daisy. That's my baby sister's nickname, but she said you can use it if you want, said Sandy, who sat next to her. Eunhye took out the rest of the paper. Tamila, she read. I got it from a storybook, said Nate. She was smart and brave. Eunhye nodded and unfolded another piece. Wednesday. Yeah, you came here on Wednesday, said Ralph. Thank you for your help. A smile spread over Eunhye's face. Ralph quickly said, we'll put some more names in it. You can pick whatever you like. Or pick them all, and you'll have the longest name in history. What are you thinking?
I think she's gonna keep her name or change it to every time she picks one. I think she's gonna change it and say, hi, my name is what she's gonna say.
Oh, that'd be you think she's gonna have a different name every day?
I think so.
That'd be weird. It'd be funny, but weird. At 3 o'clock, the bell rang for the end of the school day. Eunhye looked out the window and saw it was sprinkling. It's the same rain, she thought, but in a different place. She watched other kids living in groups. Hey, a familiar voice called out to her. Eunhye turned around to see the curly-haired boy again. I'm Joey, he said. And you? Don't you have any name? Eunhye thought for a moment. Well, I can show you, she said, and took out the small red pouch. She pressed the wooden block on the ink pad and then stamped it on a piece of paper. And that's her name in Korean. This is my name stamp, she said. My grandma gave it to me. In Korea, I can use it as a signature when I open a bank account or write a letter. And whenever I miss my grandma, I use it to fill a piece of paper. Want to try it? She offered a stamp to Joey, and he carefully inked the stamp and pressed it hard on the paper. The red characters gleamed against the whiteness. Wow, that's beautiful, Joey said. Can I keep the paper? Sure, Eunhye said, and the two of them shared her umbrella as they walked to the school bus. Every day the jar got fuller with more names, and Eunhye read them all. She found a few names she liked. Miranda, Stella, Avery. They sounded interesting. I hope you choose the name I put in, Marco told her at snack time. I've put in 3 more, said Ralph. Madison, Park, and Lex. They're my favorite street names. Maybe you should close your eyes and draw a name, Rosie suggested. Ralph frowned. That's silly. What if she doesn't like the name she draws? Well, we didn't get to choose our names when we were born, did we? Rosie argued. Everyone thought about this. What are you thinking?
That she's going to use her stamp again, and I think she's going to show everybody, and they will like her name in the stamp.
Oh, you think she's going to show everybody her name and they're going to like it?
Yeah.
I think so too. When Eunhye got home from school that day, her little brother ran to give her a letter. It was from her grandma. She opened it quickly. It said, To my Eunhye, I hope you are enjoying your new school and new friends. Be sure to help your mother and your little brother. Here the moon is up, but there the sun is up. No matter how far apart we are and no matter how different America is from Korea, you'll always be my Eunhae, your grandmother forever. Eunhae took out her wooden stamp and filled a paper with it. She thought for a long time in front of the bathroom mirror. And what are you thinking now with her grandmother's letter?
I think she's gonna still think to use the stamp again, or maybe still go on the jar and pick more names.
Okay, so you think she might pick up more names? On Saturday, Eunhae walked to Mr. Kim's store. Mr. Kim was helping a customer, but he looked up and greeted her. Hi, Eunhae. Hello, Mr. Kim, Eunhae replied. She felt as if she was back in her old neighborhood in Korea. Hey, said the customer, turning around. It was Joey. Your name is Eunhee, he asked her with his eyes wide open. Eunhae looked quickly at Mr. Kim, then turned to Joey. She nodded slowly. Yes, it's pronounced Eunhae. Eunhae, Joey said slowly, and this time perfectly. It made Eunhae smile. I'll have it ready for you tomorrow, said Mr. Kim to Joey. Thank you, Mr. Kim. See you Monday, Eunhae, Joey said to her. He left before she could ask him why he was at the store. So what are you thinking?
I think she's going to still keep her name in case, because the boy pronounced it good, and maybe the other kids are going to pronounce her name and she's going to like it.
On Monday, Eunhae came to class early to look at the names one last time, but the jar wasn't on her desk. Instead, there was just a single piece of paper with a name on it. Eunhae slipped in her pocket. Where's your name jar? Ralph asked as soon as he saw it was gone. I don't know, Eunhae said. It wasn't on Mr. Costco's desk or on any other's desk, and it wasn't on the counters or any of the shelves. As other kids arrived, they helped look. Soon Mr. Costco came in and Ralph shouted at him, The name jar is gone! The jar with all the names in it! Gone, Mr. Costco replied with a look of concern. He asked Eunhae, Did you get a chance to read all the names? Eunhae nodded. She took a breath. I'm ready to introduce myself, she said. Eunhae wrote her name in both English and Korean on the chalkboard. I like the beautiful names and funny names you thought up for me, she told the class. But I realized that I like my name the best. So I chose it again. Korean names mean something. Eunhae means grace. Grace! Grace! Eunhae! Shouted Ralph. Everyone trying to say it. Yinhae! Eunhee! Eunhae? Eunhae said her name again slowly and clearly. Soon the kids began to say it better. Even Mr. Costco, No.
I'm sorry.
Stop. Oh my God. Stop. Get out. They applauded. Eunhae's choice. Okay, hold on. I might have to redo that one. Okay. Korean names mean something. Eunhae means grace. Grace? Grace? Eunhae! Shouted Ralph. Everyone tried to say it. Yinhae! Eunhee! Eunhae? Eunhae said her name again, slowly and clearly. Soon the kids began to say it better. Even Mr. Costco. They applauded Eunhae's choice. I was named after a flower, Rosie whispered to Eunhae. I was named after a flower, Rosie whispered to Eunhae. Lots of American names have meanings too, Mr. Costco reminded everyone. When the class was dismissed, Eunhae heard her new friends say goodbye. Bye, Eunhae. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, Eunhae. Eunhae said goodbye and then looked around for Joey, but he was already gone. What are you thinking now?
I'm thinking that she likes her name now and she's never going to change it.
And how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel if they were kept teasing me, I'll pronounce it clearly and they were practicing my name.
Okay, so if you were being teased for your name, you would
Pronounce
try to pronounce it for them so that they can learn?
Yeah.
Would you ever be embarrassed by your name?
No.
No? Unhei, come downstairs, Mother called out to Unhei. Your friend is here. Unhei rushed down to see who she meant. There stood Joey, and in his arm was a name jar. Where did you find it? Asked Unhei breathlessly. Joey looked embarrassed. Well, I took it. But only because I wanted you to keep your own name. And you did. He reached in and pulled out the names. Do you want to keep them? He asked. Thank you. I'll keep them as a souvenir, Unhei said. Then she pulled out the piece of paper from her pocket. Do you want this back? Joey grinned. You can keep it. I'll return the name jar to the class. Maybe you could put some Korean nicknames in it for us. Names with good meanings. I could do that, agreed Unhei. I've already got a Korean nickname, Joey said. Mr. Kimchi helped me choose it out. Carefully, he pulled a small silver felt pouch from his pocket. Then he took out a dark wooden stamp with beautiful Korean characters carved shapely into it. He pressed it on the ink pad and then on the piece of paper next to her name. Chinku, read Unhei. That means friend. And Chinku smiled back. So what do you think he meant?
Now, well, some of her friends, or like a friend, the boy that it was Joey and this other boy, I think they're turning into friends, and what Joey said about, oh, can you make us new nicknames of Korean? I think she started to speak Korean so they could learn it, like easy examples for them.
So you think she's going to make the Korean names for them so that they can understand her Korean culture a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Alondra. So now that I showed you how to share your thoughts while reading, I want you to try it with other books too. That way you can remember events that go on in the story. Okay? Okay.